I'm still in St. Louis, Missouri, and today is day three of working on my documentary. And it was hard day, but every day has been hard. it was uh, it was a different day. Let me put it like that. So started the morning off going to see my um my uncle my uncle Earl in the hospital, and that just tore me up. I just couldn't take it. I was crying really, really hard because he looked so much like my father, or my father looked so much like him, and it just brought back memories of my dad being in the hospital before he died last year in 2024. And I didn't stay that long. I was trying to keep it together, but I just, I had to leave the room because it was just too much for me seeing my uncle in the hospital like that. And I'm praying for my uncle and the whole family because we have suffered so many losses within the last 3 years. We have lost so many people on both sides of my family, the Rogers side and the side. It's just been a rough about 3 or 4 years. So it's just been just be very prayerful for my family. And then after that, I went to my cousin Alicia Good's house, and she has this turn of the century house. It's 175 years old, and videotaped with her about her father, who was Gary Rogers. So we talked about her dad and how he joined the Marine Corps and how he inspired other people in the family to join the military. And it was just a really good visit, just being in her home, what used to be full of her family. But so she inherited the home, the main house, and just being in that house and reliving memories from when we were kids, and the Christmas parties that was in her house. And they have like a really big 3-story home, and there's two living rooms, and in one living room is the huge fireplace that takes up most of the room. And I just remember my uncle Gary starting the fireplace, and how we used to gather around this fireplace and drink hot cocoa and other seasonal drinks. And I remember sitting in the kitchen and just having like a feast. There would just be food everywhere, and we would sit there and just eat. And how there was a present room for his kids. There was how many kids did my uncle Gary have? I think there were five of them. With five of them, there were five. Let me see. Three. Yeah, there were five of them. Five kids. Let's see. I'm thinking. See, three girls, four. Okay, five, because I forgot one of my other cousins. So there was five kids in the family, and one of my cousins passed last year. But I just remember the Christmases at the house, and I remember there was a room that my uncle had just for presents, and the Christmas tree was 6 feet tall, and the whole room was filled of presents. You couldn't even walk through the room because there were so many presents everywhere. And Christmas at my Uncle Gary's house was just a wonderful time, just full of family and good smells, smells of cakes being baked, and smells of the turkey, and drinks. When I say drinks, like apple cider, apple hot apple cider. Uh, we used to drink that. We used to drink hot cocoa. We used to drink tea, and the adults would have coffee and tea, and then an eggnog and champagne and wine. And it was just a time of family, a time of joy, and it just brought back all those memories. And we talked about how my grandmother Mozella, she used to have a Christmas party also at her house, and we used to go over to her house. Actually, my grandma's house was my house when I was a child for about a year, and I remember the Christmas parties at my grandmother's house also, and that was a great time. There would be a party downstairs in the basement. The kids would gather on one side and the adults on the other. And if you try to go over to the adult side, you would just get scolded because you are not allowed to be on the adult side of the garage of the basement. And then we would go upstairs to the living room area, and my grandmother and her sister would play the piano, and we would sing along. We sing Christmas carols, and I just had like a really magical uh, childhood with my dad's side of the family. It was just an incredible time, and just a time of just love and joy. And so today, we got to talk about some of those stories, and the stories of how my dad and his three brothers were all in the Marine Corps. And so we talked a lot about their time serving in the Marine Corps. It's just, it was a really good, heartwarming day. And I'm really glad that I was able to talk to my cousin Alicia Good and just share those experiences. And I strongly suggest anybody, whoever's out there, spend time with your family, especially if there's elders in your family. Go see and talk to them and just sit and just hear all your family stories, and take the time out to visit with family members. I learned so much about my family today, things that I did not know. Uh, I knew that my family started off as Muslim. I knew about that. When we went to visit my uncle Earl in the hospital, he was speaking Arabic, and that was shocking to hear him speak fluent Arabic. So that was really shocking. And so eventually, part of the family chose Christianity, because my grandmother Mozella, her father was Muslim. And one day he just came home and said, "We're going to be Christians," and it was that quick. They switched from Muslim to Christians, and but half of the family is still Muslim, and then the other half are Christians. And so it's a very unique family dynamic, and we all get along. We don't, the Christian side of the family, the Muslim side of the family, we all get along because we're all family at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what religion you are. It's the fact that we have the same blood flowing through our veins, and we honor each other, and we take care of each other, because at the end of the day, that's what really matters, is family. I'm not saying that God or religion, whatever, doesn't matter, but we just have this strong bond of family. And so it was shocking to hear Maria Hutchins. Oh, hi Mariah. Hi Mariah. Hey, thanks for joining me. So it was just shocking to hear my uncle speaking in Arabic. I was just like, wow. I was just like, he's speaking in Arabic. And yeah, and I was just like, I didn't know what he was saying. I didn't know what he was saying. So my cousin was interpreting what my uncle was saying. And so that was it was a sad experience, but also it was cool to hear Arabic being spoken live on the spot. Food that's better than food that's better homemade. I don't know what this is. Something came up. Stuff is always popping up. But anyways, I'm gonna get off. I just want to just talk about my day 3 of shooting my documentary. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I was kind of feeling like I just need to rest because tomorrow night we have a family get together, and that just came together. That just came together, the spirit of the moment, uh, and it's to honor me. I was not expecting to have any type of party. I was just coming to shoot my film, and then everybody's like, "Oh, Jeannie's in town. We got to have a party." So there's gonna be a party tomorrow with the DJ, and it's just gonna. I don't know how many people are coming, but so I might just rest up. I think we might go to a couple of museums around here, and then come back to where we're staying at this home away and take a nap or whatever. Because look, I'm 61. I can't be out all night. I'm gonna have to come back here after running around in these different museums and take a nap. And then we'll go over to the party. I don't even think I'm gonna have any drinks because I'm not a drinker. And because Saturday morning, we're going on a fishing trip. And so uh, I got to be able to pull myself together to go on this fishing trip on Saturday. Because Saturday, that's going to be with the Johnson side of the family of a fishing trip with them. Hey, Karen. Hey, hey. I wish you were here. I wish you were here, cousin Karen, because we're having a family get together with cousin Hokie. So I really wish you were here for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and just chill out for the rest of the night, and then get my little self up and probably go to a couple of museums and then get ready for the shindig tomorrow night. Talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Love, 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 love. Oh, Mariah Hutchins. She did like a yeah, laugh at my old butt. I'm 61, child. I need a nap. I'm going to take a nap before that party. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me. Love you. Love you madly. Bye-bye. Bye.